Good morning, guys. Um, Wait for 1 more minute to 1 or 2 minutes to people to join in. Okay. Any doubts from the last class that put it in the chat channel? Guys, were you able to complete the assignment yesterday given on the call apply bind? Yes. Anyone has an example here? Actually, today, guys, what happened is that I have to leave early little bit because of there's a very crucial meeting going on. So for me, I'll be leaving at 10 o'clock today. So the class will be ending today at 10 o'clock, only for today. Okay, and I'll give some tasks to go about for tomorrow's class. So I think I'll just explain on the we'll complete call apply bind, and any other doubts you guys have, that will take some time to finish. So we'll finish there, and we'll tomorrow starts with the, I think that all other topics are clear. Only this is the one left, and we'll start tomorrow fresh with the HTML, introduction to HTML. Yeah. Maybe I'll give some story time on the HTML part. Then we will like the history of HTML. Then we'll tomorrow will come. We'll start with HTML. Yeah. And okay, guys. Anyone has a example here with who did this one call apply bind? Any code pen link or yeah, Sankat is Selvan. Yeah, you can go ahead. If you want to share your screen also, go ahead. Yeah.
I'll share my screen, sir.
Okay.
Can you see, sir?
Yeah.
So we have created an object. The first object, the first element is first name. It is MS. The second name it is Dhoni. Now we want to print full name, so we are using method. So in this console.log, we are printing this dot first name and the second name and the hometown also. It is the first object.
Right.
In the now, if we run this, we'll get MS Dhoni from Jharkhand. Here we have passed the parameter. Similarly, we are creating an second object. In the second object, we are giving the first name as Sachin and second name as Tendulkar. Now we want to use this function, this print full name. This function we have to use this here. Instead of using this function here itself, what we can use is call method. Here in this method, we are calling this, and we are giving name to the name of the second object as reference. And we are passing a parameter that is from Maharashtra. So now if we run this, we are getting the name, that is a full name, which is this. We are getting the full name, then the parameter which we passed Maharashtra. So this thing is got executed here by using the call method. Hello.
Yeah. Go ahead, everybody. Go ahead. Yeah, you completed. Yeah.
So call method, as far as call method is concerned, this is the call method. So next one is apply method. In case of apply, the only difference is we will use an array here. Instead of giving like this, for example, we will be giving the parameter within arrays. Similarly, we can give extra second, third, and parameters also. Is it correct, sir?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
So if we run this, we will get the same. This is the apply one. The third one is bind. In case of bind, the output will be a function. It returns a function, and just by giving the parameters here, then we can call the function, and if we run it, we'll get the output. So you are just giving the reference here, and the function is returned, and we are just calling the function.
Right. Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, makes sense. So yeah, so what's the difference between call, apply, and bind? Can you tell them what is the difference between call, apply, and bind?
So call and apply, they are directly executed.
Hmm.
Bind, it returns function, and we have to call the function later. It just
Later.
gives the copy, and we can use it anywhere we need.
Hmm. Very good. Any other difference you can see? Another difference would be just the way we pass the argument.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Between
So
call and apply, we use this array format in apply.
yeah, only in apply we use array format.
Yes, sir.
Other things we can just so can you give an example if you have multiple argument? Yeah.
For example, here in this method, we can add the second argument also. For example, I'm giving the state here. State. Here we have given hometown, and we'll just add the state here. So actually, Mumbai is Maharashtra is the state, right? So Mumbai is the city, hometown. And here also we can give like this. Bye.
Buddy, one small change. You know, everything comes in a single array. All the elements.
Oh, okay, okay, sir.
Okay.
So here also we can just by giving comma we can do another here.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, fine. If we run this, actually here I didn't give quotes. Has to be space separated.
Yeah, that is not a problem. Yeah, you put between a hometown
Here.
and yeah, from state, just to put another plus
Okay, okay.
and the space. Yeah. I mean, is there a space there? It looks like empty string.
Wait.
Is there?
It's an empty string is this side. Now it is okay.
No, just put a space. Put a space there. It is like that only. Okay.
Yes.
Comes.
I'm missing.
Oh, you have another plus after hometown. You have another plus.
Yes.
To
Yes, now it is bigger.
Space not yet given. Okay.
It's there. Okay, good, buddy. Yeah, just to differentiate, just put maybe Maharashtra 1, 2, 3. No, so that everyone just to identify. No, in the output, just put 1 there and 2, 3 like that. Okay, I think there it got erased. The last one, right? I think something got erased.
Okay. Okay.
And the next line, yeah, good. Yeah, maybe give it. I mean, run it again. Maybe I think there's no change there. How come? Oh, there's okay. I think there's space again went. I don't know somehow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Since there is two pluses there, what it's doing is that it's trying to convert into a number. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Just put a two. I mean, add a yeah.
Give
Yeah.
us space here.
Yeah. Yeah. Now it's good. Looks good. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Good, buddy. Good explanation and a good example. Nicely done. Any doubts, guys, on this for Sindhil Selvan? Sorry, Senkati Selvan.
Oh, sure.
Let's put it in the chat if any doubts you guys have. Is call and bind same? No. No. So, yeah, Senkati, you can explain. Yeah, tell him.
Sir, the bind we are directly in call we are directly executing. Bind it returns a function. This call we can do anywhere we wish, but here it will be executed directly.
So you're saying in line number 13 itself it will get executed.
Yes.
Yeah. So we are not executing in line number 17. We are executing anywhere else.
Anywhere
Here.
else.
Yeah. And yeah, so that is the difference between them, right? Okay. Ask him about yeah. Just share the link for CodePen link for with everyone.
Okay. Okay. Okay, stop sharing screen, sir.
Wait, well, let them give 2 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
If they have any doubts, let's see. If not, then we'll. Is there any other doubt? Priyadarshini, you okay with that? I have a doubt in it, sir. How this works for call, apply, bind? Okay. Could you explain that, Sankadi? Like, how does I mean,
This
yeah, what
keyword.
in call, apply, bind? Yeah. Mhm.
As of this object is concerned, this refers to the entire object, and we are just changing the values of this by using call, apply, bind.
So one thing is that no, it's not about the this, right? You're saying in the line number 5 doesn't refers to the object, the name object.
Okay.
Okay. Only the I said, right, this will get a life only when the function is being called. Until then, this doesn't, like, if it is in the function declaration, it doesn't mean anything. Basically, it doesn't have any context. Mean anything means it doesn't have any context. So either I can, like, line number 8, you can like JavaScript will give the context when you call it,
Okay.
or the line number 13, 14 you have done, right? Call, apply, bind. You used it to give the context manually, like you are giving the context. So that time the name 2 is being the will be replaced by this. So you are doing name dot first name, name dot second name, right?
Okay.
Line number 8, it is being JavaScript is automatically taking the context by itself, and the context there is name. Okay. So that is the difference. That why we use call, apply, bind is to we manually give the context rather than JavaScript taking its context by itself. So That is the difference between them. In bind, function call is mandatory. Function call is mandatory.
This one.
Priyadarshini is asking in bind, function call is mandatory. So if you
Yes.
don't,
Sir,
basically, if you don't call a function, then you are not executing the
not
function.
executing. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, line number 17, you just are creating a function. It's like line number 17 is like a function declaration. Okay. So we need to call it somewhere. So we are calling it there in next line itself. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Thanks, Senkadir.
Okay.
Yeah. If any doubts, he has shared the link. I'll share it with everyone. Okay. 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 I'll give some few minutes for everyone to look into that link. Yeah. And very well done, Senkadir. It's a good explanation. Yeah. Okay, guys. So I'll give like 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. And once you guys complete it, let me know. Put done. You can put done in the chat. Senkadir, can you save the code once again? I think so that that link doesn't have the code you're
Yes,
saying.
the code is not there.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir. 1 second.
So Harika's doubt is that when do we use them? Like all three have the same functioning. Is there any specific area we use them? It fits well. So yeah. So when you if you see the difference between them, right? In okay, he has shared a link. I'll just share it. I'll just click it and check once. Yeah, now it has the code. Everyone can like refresh the link. Is it now visible for everyone? The code?
Yes, Raghav.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So okay, I'll also share my screen and show. So it's a good doubt. So the doubt. Wait 1 second. I'll just share the screen. So Harika's doubt is that it looks all looks like same, right? But where to use which one to use where, right? So but so here what you have to do. So that means that she has understand it. Many of you guys would have seen the same boat. I would say they understood what are these things do, but how to use them. That is the thing, right? So if you see there are what is the difference between them, right? For example, this apply takes in a array. So if your argument list, if you have an already an array, let's say like this, right? Const places like that, and you have an array already, then I can use apply with this array, right? So that is the difference between both these things. But because both of them will be called immediately, then called immediately. I'll just put both means apply and call. Okay, would be call would not be a nice word. So there would be executed immediately. Okay. So so if you understand that, like, so it depends upon. So since it's an array here, and apply and call will be executed immediately, then you can use it in that use case. right? You want to execute it immediately, but you want to have an array, then go for this. If you don't have an array and you have a separate variable, right, for each of them, then go for call. So it's like if you have, like, for example, const state or something, right, then you have this one. Yeah, and I give state here. So if it is like this, you go for call, and if all the arguments are in an array already, then you can go for apply. Okay, that is a use case for one thing. And for bind is kind of a little bit different. How bind, if you think about it, you are creating a function, okay, and that function you want to use it. So I need a function, but it should always refer to this object, right? This is the object it needs to be referred to whenever it's being called. So you want to store the context for future use, basically. So you are storing the context here, name to, you're storing the context here for future use you're having. So whenever I execute this function, I can have. So there is one more use case for this also, right? So he has shown two variables, right, here, like this way. There, another way I can do it here is that a useful thing is like, let's say player, right, and name to, maybe I want to give the argument later. Okay, argument later, but want to store the context. Okay, context being the name to, right? Name to is the context here. Okay, so I want to do this way, and I want to give the argument later. I can give that. So like I can give player 10, right? So if I do this, and did I give player places? It's not different. Which places? Yeah, so this is another use case where uh, I don't want to give all the arguments at one place itself, but I want to store my context, and I'll use the argument. If I want, I can use it for later use, like that. That is another use case. So second argument given later, because this line of code I want it to be stored here itself, then maybe after 1,000 lines, right, this code I execute here, right? So this becomes useful for me, right? So yeah, so this is another use case. So it depends upon these are the use case I would say we want to go for. Yeah, bind always returns a new function. So player is a new function here, n is a new function here. Okay. So player and n are new functions. New functions. Okay. Okay. Is spread a kind of replacement for apply? Yeah, it's true. What you can do is, let's say I want to use this array. Okay, I want to use this array, and I want to use call. I can do that, right? How can I do? People, can you guys tell me how can I do that? If I want to use this array and I want to use call, do you guys know how to do that? you know how to do with apply. Let me know how do I do it. Okay, some of the people have got it right. Let's see, I'm waiting for others also. Yeah. Okay, Ashwini. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Stringify the array. No, no, Ganesh. Try again. Ashwini, there is also a better way. Think about it. What about others, guys? Try it out. Put it in the chat. The question is, if I want to use this array with call, how will I do it? Use array of arguments with call. Array to string. Not exactly. Try again, please. Okay. Badina, that wouldn't work. Looping and giving in an array will not work. Okay, maybe I don't know how you're looping it. Maybe it work, Harika. Try again. Maybe you have a full code. If you have, let me know. Okay, Shawan. Yeah, that is one way you can do. Maybe try. There's a better way. Try to do it. Yeah, Ashwini, right? Okay, get to the slide. Right, Jay Surya. Convert array to a string. No, converting array to a string will not work here. Try it out if you're able to do with map. I don't think so. You'll be able to do with map. If you're able to show me the code. Yeah, that is one way, Ganesh. Yeah, you can do it that one way. Maybe there's also another better way to do it. Try that. Build that code, guys. Whichever you're saying, right? Give that code to me, and let me know. I'll give you one more minute. Let's see. Yeah. So okay, I'll explain it. Yeah. Yeah, Pragati, that is good. That is one way of doing it. No, because that will be again an array only. Map will always remember, map will always return an array. Okay. So nothing will happen with that. Rejoin. Rika, that's a good try, but that will not work. That will be one argument basically. This will combine into another one. So actually, that is an interesting idea. Harika's idea is interesting because but she's saying to join this all together with comma, right? I mean, it looks good, like it looks like how you give call, but it's one argument. It's basically it will become one string basically, so that will not work. Yeah, Priyadarshini has also the same idea, but that will not work. If you don't give anything in join, it will be this one. Okay, console. Okay. Okay, Badina, that wouldn't work. Try again. Yeah. Okay, I'll explain, guys. What should we do? Maybe we have a little bit short of time today. Okay, so what should we do is that so we have call, right, and it takes arguments one by one. So I can give the arguments one by one like this, right? 0, then places of 1. I can do this. Okay, and I'll get the result also. Right? Clear it, and this is, let's say, right. This way I will able to give, I mean, get the result. Yeah, but there's a better way of doing it. The better way of doing it is you can spread the elements of the array. So we are spreading here the elements. So all this we are doing is that we are spreading all the elements here, each of the element of the array here. So this way is also both are same basically, but you need not keep on giving 0, 1, 2, 3 and all. So why apply was there? Because if I can do this one, what is the use of apply? Like everyone can think about it. Anyone has the answer for this? If I can do it by this way, no? Why should I have apply? I'm saying this and same, right? I can put a triple dot and that is override. Why should I have another method in JavaScript? This is a difficult question actually. It's difficult because it's not the functionality wise, just you need guys more experience, that's all. So if you know the history of JavaScript, you can explain this answer actually. Nothing related to time comp. No, not performance and all. No, nothing related to that. Performance. I mean, not too much. Yeah, not too much difference you will get. Yeah. My question was, I'll just repeat the question. If I can do this way, and this is both are same, right? With one triple dot, I can finish it, right? Why need a apply method, separate method here? Yeah, Abhishek got it. Yeah, with Divyakala also got it. Yeah, so what happens is that apply is a very old guy, basically. He was there from years, he's there in ES5. Okay. This fellow, triple dot, right? It came only after ES6. Okay. This is a later introduction. And so that's why people didn't use it before, because it was a feature which was introduced later, right? The triple dot was introduced later. That's why both are there in the JavaScript. Okay, so anything rest of the language. Lakia is asking anything with respect to the elements addition, removal. Okay, it's trying to get the answer. No, we do not need to change the number of arguments. We can change the array if it passed. And also, I believe the spread in this case goes into apply. If you see, if you see the Babel, right? Babel, what it does, it's converts new syntax into old syntax, right? So if you see in the old syntax, there is an apply also. There are other things are there, but there's an apply also here. So it does go into apply at the end of the day. I have a doubt in bind. Yeah, tell me, Badrinath.
Raghav, like in bind, we are just going to get the values in the function. If we pass the parameter within the function, and as well as one array is there within the bind function. So what will happen?
Can you write the code and give me as an example of your doubt? You can clarify that.
Yeah, sure.
If we have no arguments, call can be used. Yeah, it can be used. If I have no arguments also, let's say I have and if I have no arguments and so I will use it like name dot print full name, right? Print full name dot call name to I'll give. Okay. Sachin Tendulkar. I'm getting Sachin Tendulkar, right? Because name 2 is Sachin Tendulkar and name 1 is MS Dhoni. So I can use, no arguments, with arguments, everything, anything you can do. Okay. So Badrinath, they put a doubt there. Okay, what is the doubt, Badrinath, in that? What happens if I have a third argument, is it?
Yeah. That is my doubt.
Okay. So generally what happens to a function, the same thing happens there. Okay. Let's say I have a function. Okay. Let's say sum a comma b. Right. I do get this question from other folks also when I show this example. It's a good one. So a plus b, let's say, right? So let's say if I console log sum of 2 comma 3, right? What is the answer now? If I do 2 comma 3, 5, right?
5.
What happens if I put 2 comma 3 comma 8 like this? Now what is the answer?
5 only.
5 only, right? So the answer would be 5 only. It will ignore the third argument. So I said, right, like JavaScript is always a friendly guy. So if you give some extra argument which he can't make use of, he just ignores it basically. So you'll ignore the third argument. So same way, if okay, this one takes in Mumbai and TN, right? I filled it with 2 arguments, or I can say this is already I filled 2 arguments for this function, right? Print full name. If I give here Maharashtra, then TN here, right? So what would be the answer here? What will I get for this?
Mumbai and Maharashtra only.
Yes, because this will not, it will ignore the TN. Whatever is the same output you will get, because same case as this one. If you give more arguments to an function, like more than it can take, it will ignore that third value, or how many. You can give so many arguments after this. Okay, doesn't matter how much you give after this. It will ignore all these things because it's already filled the first 2 arguments. So it's like this one, these 2 things. Okay, and Just comment all the other things maybe. Yeah. So how many arguments extra you give doesn't matter, because it is only these arguments you are already given, that is fixed, and after that whatever you give, it will ignore it. That's all. Good doubt. Okay, I'll give this link also if you guys want to check out. That's all about call, apply, bind. Yeah. And yeah, one more thing I wanted to say. Okay, all this call, apply, bind will work only with an function declaration. It will not work with arrow functions. Okay, whatever, if you even give call, apply, bind on an arrow function, okay, it will not have any effect. Okay, for example, let's take print full name and I'll convert this into an arrow function. Okay, full name 1. Now if I call this one, right, I'll put it above here. Okay, okay, so if you see, this is the syntax, right? Call, apply, I'm giving the context here, name 2. Okay, what should be the answer here? Usually if it's a normal function, what is the answer? If it is a normal function, what is the answer here? Yeah. Yeah. What about others, guys? I am getting the Padrinath, no. Harika, no. Be very careful, both of you guys. See which is the context here. What about others, guys? Quickly give me the answer. Yeah. So the answer would be Sachin Tendulkar, right? Because I'm giving the context name to, and is happening, right? But the idea with arrow function is that it doesn't matter, whatever context you give, it doesn't care about the context here. So if you give here, it will just point to the window object. You want the window object, so it's giving undefined. Okay, since the window object doesn't have anything, first name and last name, uh, even if you give a context, it will not. So that's a major difference between. So you, whatever you do, call, apply, bind, all the three things you do. Okay, try to experiment if you want with those things. Okay, what happens with an arrow function, but the context will not be there. So you can't send to because arrow function does not have this context basically. Okay, so if you have, but if you have first name here, right, then since this in an arrow function, this points to the window object, so you can give here this one, like let's say I have someone Virat, Virat, and I give last name, the second name is okay. Okay, so I'm getting Virat Kohli because I can't set a context manually like this. Okay, that is the problem. So that's why this has no context there. Okay, any doubts guys in this? It also same goes to for apply and bind also. It doesn't, whatever you do, it will not have any context. That's the major difference between arrow function and a normal function. Okay guys. Okay, any doubts guys in this? I have to leave shortly because today I had some things I need to be done. So 10 o'clock I'll be leaving today. Okay. And tomorrow we'll continue the class. If any doubts we have, so we'll continue tomorrow. We'll take the HTML and we'll start it from HTML. And if you guys have any doubts uh, today, if you want to answer some doubts because I couldn't catch up right after this time, you can put either in the portal, right, or tomorrow come to me. I'll answer your doubts. Okay. Wait, I'll just give the feedback link also, but I don't, at least for your attendance would be useful, I think so. And actually, round of applause for Sangaji Selvan. It was a nice presentation by him. Uh, Everyone who like, just give some reaction. That would be great because we are not in real class. Yeah. So if you guys want to give some reaction, is there reaction enabled here? Yeah, is there? No. Okay. Okay. We'll start. Yeah. Everyone is okay. Everyone is giving thumbs up. I believe. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. I have pasted the link here. Okay. And okay. Uh, Today's task could be, since we didn't go through all these things, just go through these elements thing. Okay. Whatever possible, whatever you understand from here, go through this and come for tomorrow's class. If you don't understand, don't worry, but at least you have to go through this, what are elements are there, what are these means, try to understand from reading this. Okay, I'll give the, so if you see in the left hand side, there are all these things. Okay, we call them tags. Okay, just go through this and tomorrow we'll see, and we'll see in two classes, don't worry, but you have a lot of these elements here. Okay, go this and come to this tomorrow's class. I'll share the link for that. Yeah, everyone is very happy about the explanation given. Okay, good. Did I give the code pen link also? I'll give the code pen link if I didn't give it. Okay. So if you go through this and come tomorrow, tomorrow's class will be very easy for you guys. Yeah. That's what I've shared the link also, the CodePen link and the HTML. Yeah. Thanks guys. We'll meet tomorrow. Yeah, it's a little bit what time I gone.